Good morning. I'm Richard Britson, outgoing chair of the Outreach Congregational Life Committee. Other elders serving on our committee were Sue Crawford and Connie Casey, Janet Capitan, and Dennis Lawlin. Also participating as volunteers, Sharon Fortine, Amy Cardinal, and Jan-Ann Lankard. You have our annual report. I will briefly highlight some of the committee's efforts in 2020. As expected, COVID provoked many changes in the normal operation of the work of our committee, as well as that of the church. As example, we were forced to cancel our service activities with Second Harvest Food Bank and our tablecloth dinners. Program of Hope closed. In November, it reopened, and 9 volunteers from John Calvin made the sandwiches. At First Presbyterian Church, members of our committee helped in the distribution of lunches, both in November and December. Our committee also distributed toiletry kits. Committee members, in a concerted effort which is ongoing, put together 400 first-class kits. When Program of Hope had closed down, our committee took action. It requested and received the approval to transfer $2,000 from our Program of Hope account to the food bank of Jefferson Presbyterian Church. Jefferson has the advantage of drive-through distribution. Due to the increased demand during COVID, Jefferson extended its distribution to every week of the month. Members of our committee, along with Reverend Ochart, helped weekly at the food bank, boxing and distributing boxes of food. Sharon and Mike Fortine led our effort. We closed our outreach meeting rooms, reopening in November. We have been able to safely open our rooms to only 5 meetings, small groups. Current protocols don't permit us to open our meeting space to our larger groups. Before COVID, we supported 20 meetings per week. On a brighter note, we were able to continue our support for Terry Liberto and her 33 piano students and parents. Staggering her students into 3 groups, Terry was able to safely present her piano recitals in our sanctuary in August and December. We continue to receive donations each year of winter coats provided by our preschool family. We appreciate and are indebted to preschool director Lauren Offnack in supporting this outreach. This year, we presented the 40 collected coats to the New Orleans Mission, whose staff was exceedingly receptive and appreciative. We are assured that the coats will be distributed to individuals most in need. A quick note on Start the Adventures in Reading. This after-school reading program was installed at John Calvin in our fellowship hall a dozen years ago. It has evolved over the years, and I would refer you to our annual report to learn of its history and current status. Given the limitations and disruptions created by COVID, proactive measures were called for to ensure that we didn't lose contact with any John Calvin member or friend. In response, our committee members split up the listings of names from the church directory. Contacts were made and are continuing. Finally, at our December committee meeting, Sue Crawford advanced the idea that we send out Christmas cards. An excellent idea. Within a few days, the cards were created and mailed out by the committee. Thanks to Reverend Ochart for his excellent photography and support. Now, for 2021, Elder Sharon Fortine will be chairing this committee, with Sue Crawford, Janet Capitan, Dennis Lawlin, and myself as returning elders. I suggest to you that our committee's continuity of service will benefit the committee's work in the days ahead. Thank you for your continuing support.